And we're in this bitch.
Hello.
Hi there, everybody. What's going on with you?
How you been?
How was your week?
How was your day?
How much did your boss piss you off? Yeah, well, ours was just as awesome. But anyway, the podcast is Chillin Out. Welcome back. It's me, Dan, here with
Chris.
As usual. And we got some shit to talk about. We've been going for a little bit. You know, we take breaks in between. We got lives, like we always tell you.
Oh, yeah.
We got things that we got to do. People we got to take care of. You know, lives that we got to save. You know, we may be here during the day and sometimes here at night. But on the off time, you know, we're saving fucking lives out here, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Making moves.
Making money moves. Like
starting grooves.
Yeah, starting grooves, making money moves. But on that note, speaking of money moves, me and Chris were just talking about this, but I went to Toys R Us. Because Toys R Us is closing.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Toys R Us, but welcome back, KB Toys. KB Toys has announced that they're only coming back to the malls.
Were they ever gone from the malls?
They were gone. They were actually first gone from the malls. The only other KB Toys I remember was in Linden by the Kmart. When you go past the airport a little bit.
No idea. I'll take your word for it.
Where the Ford building used to be.
No idea. Take your word for it.
St. George Ave.
Nope. That's even more specific.
All right. Well, anyway, I went to Toys R Us and I got a Legacy Ninja Megazord from the Power Rangers movie, which I was very upset because it doesn't come with the Falcon Zord, which is Tommy's fucking Zord, and I was like, mother bitch.
Ripped off.
I know. But it was worth it. It was completely worth it. I got it for like $80, where it's usually like $100, $120. I got Funko Pops of 007, which is going to end up being $200 because I was telling just Chris before.
Nice name drop.
That basically Jeffrey the Giraffe, which I have, but I plan on selling immediately, is now over $200 because A, Toys R Us is going out of business and it was a Toys R Us exclusive. B, it's Jeffrey the Giraffe. It's the symbol of Toys R Us. Like, it's a Toys R Us, like,
that's
ultimate.
probably one you should save for, like, years, though. In, like, 20 years, that'll be, like, a relic of a store that's no longer open, you know? Now it's a relic of a store that's closing, you know?
Yeah. Well, so with that being said, I got a lot of shit from Toys R Us. I got Saba the talking sword. I've got the Morpher, the Communicator, and I've got now the Megazord. And what's pretty sweet, and I'll show you the picture again in a minute, but the Green and White Ranger are right on top.
Of the Megazord?
Oh, underneath the Megazord and next to the Communicator and the sword.
Oh, cool.
And everything, so it's like all in line. That's what I value most.
Yeah. Right on display.
But I was looking at it, and me and Caitlin were doing the math. And if I save all of those, because Pops, as you know, like I explained before, when they go into the vault, their price multiplies for value by like 10.
Yeah.
So 10 by 10 is like 100. But with time, it accumulates. So like the Nightmare Before Christmas Mayor was $10 when they first came out. Now is like $200-$300.
Yeah. So
with all of the exclusives and LA Comic-Con like variables, I have 2 Kevin Smiths. One is one of 300.
Nice. From
the 20th anniversary of the Stash Spot, whatever it's called.
That's probably almost worth a lot more than it is now.
That's what I'm saying. And the fact that he almost just died from a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
By the way, he lost 20 pounds.
Which is crazy.
Since it's happened.
A week ago.
Literally. Like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So the thing is, though, is that we were doing the math and the numbers, and if we save those and hold on to those and treat them nice and, like, don't fuck them up, I will probably have more than enough money to put at least a kid through college.
At least one of them.
Yeah, at least one of them. The most important one, the smartest one, because the rest of them are just going to work. The rest of them are just going to be just like me. I'm going to be like, listen, you're a big muscle. You're going to go to work and break yourself while working until you figure it out what it is that actually is going to benefit you the most, which has happened to me. Breaking my ass at UPS for years, I went, there's got to be something better than this, where I get paid more. And here I am. But so that happened. That was a pretty fun adventure. I
Mm.
found a new burger spot.
Okay.
It's called The Habit. If that doesn't sound drug induced, I don't know what does.
The Habit.
I'll tell you what. Is some goddamn propane.
Sweet burgers?
They flame broil them, dude.
Like Burger King.
They piss all over Burger King. They got a double char broil with cheese that would blow your fucking underwear off. They have not a pickle bar like Harold's. They have a hot pepper bar.
Not too fond of that. I'd prefer pickle bar, honestly.
Bro, I had so many hot peppers.
Yeah.
And my ass did not kill me. My stomach did not kill me. This was the best experience. They're speedy. They're polite. And they even give you those little buzzers that light and sounds that let you know. But it's not big enough. But the line.
Yeah.
If you don't get in there at the right time, the line goes out the door.
Really?
We got in there at the right time.
Where's that at?
It's in Bound Brook. It's like borderline Bridgewater, Bound Brook.
Okay.
Where the Whole Foods is and the World Market and everything like that. It's next to a Chipotle and a Container Store. There's a store literally called the Container Store, and they sell nothing but containers. If you look it up, I actually posted about it. So if you guys want to look it up, you can find me on Facebook, Daniel Joseph Martin. You'll know my face. But I gave them a 5-star review. I wrote a review, and I was like, I hope to God in heaven that you run McDonald's, Burger King, and every other burger place on earth that's corporate out of this world. Because that was the best burger I've had in my entire life.
I've taken a different approach. I got this, we subscribe to this thing called Blue Apron.
Blue Apron!
You heard of that?
Yeah, I hear a lot about Blue Apron.
Yeah.
Chris D'Elia, Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan, they talk about it all the time.
It's pretty cool.
They give promo codes all the time, so you should listen to a podcast to her there to get that promo code.
I just Google the promo code.
Well, Google all of their promo codes because you can't use the same one over and over.
Yeah.
They change it.
That's pretty useful, actually.
So Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan, Chris D'Elia, Kevin Smith has one as well. So if you use all those, you probably save about like 50-40%.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we've only cooked one meal so far, but they send you like some sweet shit.
They send you a lot of sweet shit.
Yeah, we had like 4 different meal cards for this week. Probably another 4 for 2 weeks from now. No, not 2 weeks. We do it like bi-weekly.
Nice.
So we have time to cook it up, you know? Because we can't cook every day. Fuck that. Yeah.
I mean, I love cooking, so I totally would be able to be like...
Yeah. Well,
what's his name from the Muppets? Like, he's got the hat in his face.
Swedish Chef?
Yeah, Swedish Chef.
Well, the only problem is, I mean, like, I get home late, Nina's already asleep, so I ain't cooking myself. You know, it's supposed to be like we're cook for, ourselves together.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun, too. Yeah.
And plus burgers, though.
Yeah, burgers are good, but kind of pricey, at the same time.
Their burgers, $5.
That's not too bad.
Double cheeseburger?
Yeah.
$5.50.
Yeah. Could be worse. Yeah. Blue Apron's, I think, just around $5 a meal.
Damn.
Yeah.
And their fries?
Extra?
So
Are they extra?
come with.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. But it's still fast food.
Oh, but it was fast.
It ain't a home cooked meal.
It tasted home cooked.
I mean, $5 gets you 20 nuggets at fucking McDonald's.
Dude, it tasted like Village. They put love into that burger.
Put grease in that burger. Fuck ton of grease in that burger.
Not a lot, actually.
I mean, it's a burger.
I'm very used to going to Mooyah or Smash Burger or even Zen Burger.
Uh-huh.
And I'll get a thing of fries. And what I'll do is as I'm eating it, I'll literally eat it over the fries so that the fries just suck everything up.
Can't waste that fat.
Nope. I gotta put something of type of cholesterol in my body. I can't lose it. I'm paying for it.
I think the burger's got enough of it now.
Hey man,
Okay.
I'm a growing boy. You know what I'm saying? I work out. I need my body to burn something.
Yeah, I'd rather get a George Foreman grill.
Nah, I had one.
It
makes everything so dry, dude.
Nah.
It used to make burgers and chops and chicken so dry, dude.
Maybe a little bit dry. Yeah.
It was, my dad would have to smother it in
some kind of sauce.
Some type of sauce overnight because and I used to be like, Dad, you don't have to do it overnight. And he'd be like, you ever cook on a Foreman grill before? It sucks it all right out.
Yeah. Well, that's the point of it.
Because, I mean, the point of eating things like that is to not put the sugary and the salty things on them.
Let's get the fat out of there.
But that's what the flavor... Yeah, but also, like, the seasoning.
Yeah.
Sometimes that sauce, the sauce that you put on it, is just so sugary and so salty. And that is bad for you, essentially.
Well, yeah. Well, also the fat.
Like, think about it like this. Kevin Smith had a heart attack. He's on a baked potato diet for the last month.
What's baked potato diet? Just
eat nothing but a baked potato.
That's it?
He literally walked into a movie premiere with a baked potato in his pocket.
I think that's not a real diet. I think that he has to eat more than just a baked potato.
He said after his diet opening of the... It's getting the body used to eating just vegetables without anything on it.
Mm-hmm.
Concept, you eat a baked potato. What do you put on it?
Salt.
Pepper, butter, chives, bacon, cream.
Well, butter ain't vegan.
Believe it or not, guess what is?
Margarine?
Peanut butter and jelly.
I can see it, yeah.
Which blows my fucking mind because I would think that jelly's not vegan because they use gelatin, which comes from the bones of animals.
I mean, if it comes from the bones of if they're using gelatin in it, then it's not vegan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I would think maybe more peanut butter and jam.
But if they're not using the gelatin in it, then it's not.
Well, Welch's.
Do they use that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a corporate company, man.
Oh, those like little packaged ones? Welch's like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. They're like frozen. No?
I don't know about that, dude.
No, that's like Smucker's, I think.
Schmuckers, the pouches.
Yeah, little pouch.
The
peanut butter jellies.
Uncrustables.
Yeah.
The Uncrustables.
Fuck those things.
Yeah, they were gnarly.
It's gross.
I had one once and I went, never again.
It's processed bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so, where was I going with that?
Burger place.
Burger place. Dude,
Yeah.
knock your socks off. It's called The Habit for a reason.
Because you can get an eating habit.
Totally. I told
Burger
Caitlin if
habit.
it's okay with you, I would love to come here every Sunday. And then afterwards, I would love to walk it off with you in all of the stores. Because they have a discount store. It's called, Where's my Caitlin when I need her? For all the words I can't think of.
Discount store.
It's called something Rack. What is it called?
Bargain rack?
No. It's some kind of Nordstrom's.
Okay.
It's called Nordstrom's Rack, specifically with the rack in big green letters.
Interesting.
Basically, Nordstrom's takes all their discontinued stuff
Yeah.
and like super discounts them and puts them in that store.
Nice.
Think of like a Marshall's or a Home Goods,
Yeah.
where you can get a pretty sweet pair of Nike compression pants instead of like being like $80.
Mm-hmm.
They're like $30, which is still pretty steep, but at the same time, it's like, wow, holy shit.
I haven't gone clothes shopping in a while.
Me neither. But I'll tell you what, man, because I found a really tight Michael Kors rain jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, suede green on the outside, this material on the inside. You know how much?
$35.
$60.
Okay.
You know how much it was originally?
$200.
Yeah!
I believe it. Yeah.
I almost snagged that bitch up right there.
They usually go Unique for that kind of stuff.
Dude, I'm telling you, you'll go crazy there. Your girlfriend will go crazy there. There's a lot of sweet shit that they got in that
Nordstrom's
store.
Rack, huh? That
I'm
sounds
telling
pretty
you,
good.
look it up and you're closer to there. So check it out. Just on
It'd
a
be
day
worth it.
off, take her out there. Say, hey, look, I found these two stores. Dan recommended them. You know? And I
Good place.
recommend all of you to go out there and check it out too.
Get
But-
some burgers and some discounted clothing.
And there's a Chipotle. There's a Blaze Pizza. Have you ever been to Blaze Pizza?
No.
That's another place to check out too. They got a point system.
Pizza's pizza, though. Yeah, pizza's pizza.
Try something new for my sake.
Okay. Well,
Just-
I'll try the burger place.
So, yeah. So, but if you ever get... It's called Blaze. The pizza place is called Blaze.
Is the guy's name Blaze?
No, the place is just called Blaze
I
Pizza.
wouldn't be surprised if it was like some guy with like sunglasses and like
He's like
a
super
flame
ripped.
T-shirt. His name just Blaze.
Like
What's up,
Guy-
guys? My name's Blaze.
Guy Fieri
Yeah.
comes out the back like, hey!
Like making pizza.
Like making pizza and getting blazed. Caitlin says that all the time. She goes, you want to go to Blaze and get blazed.
I think one of my teachers from high school married a guy named Blaze.
I was
I used to
listening...
make fun of her the entire time. 'Cause
I laughed until I peed today in my car.
Named your kid Blaze.
Thank God I had a spare Gatorade bottle on hand, dude, because I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and they were talking about this guy named Jose Battle. They were talking about Cuba's history and everything like that, and like the Bay of Pigs invasion and everything that had to do with Fidel and everything. They were talking about how his last name is Batel, and that's what it originally was. But then he got it changed to Battle, so Jose Battle. Joe Rogan's sitting there and he's blazed out of his mind. He goes, you know, I used to roll around with a guy named Major Battle, and he was a bad motherfucker. And I lost it because he just so nonchalantly is just looking and he goes, I knew a guy named Major Battle once. He's a bad motherfucker. He was a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He fucked up everybody. And Joey Diaz goes, was his middle name Bad Motherfucker?
Major Bad Motherfucker Battle.
Oh my God. I laughed on the way to Michael's because I was, like I said, I was looking for that case for all of my pops.
Yeah.
Because they go all the way up to my ceiling.
Go to that container store they got.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, it's too far away. Fuck that.
Just selling containers. Do they sell containers of all sizes?
Dude, it's a store the size of IKEA.
Like pills down to like up to like cars containers?
It's a store the size of IKEA.
Like storage containers?
This shopping center goes across the highway.
They sell like cargo containers? Like shipyard containers?
Store's big enough. So I'm telling you, you gotta check this shit out. There's a lot of shit out there going on that we don't know about.
The problem is that all this shit costs money. And I don't like spending money.
I don't like spending money either. My girlfriend does. My Caitlin loves spending money.
Now you say you don't like spending money.
But she does.
But you're talking about getting burgers and pops.
Yeah, once a week.
Yeah, see, that's too much for me. I got to bring it down like once a month.
Let me rephrase. Maybe when I say once a week, I mean like twice a month.
Okay.
That's what I really mean.
Yeah.
So, because if you think about it, I get paid, 2
Bi-weekly,
weeks.
yeah.
So, when I have the time and the money, I'll be like, hey, let's go fucking look around, see what we can find.
My big spending is mortgage. That's why I drop most of my money.
Yeah.
It's like
my
a whole
big spending
paycheck.
is usually
bam.
Bills of types and fees and...
Yeah, I get paid once a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
I feel you on that. Which is good that you're doing that Blue Apron thing. Because that helps a fuck ton.
Well, hopefully the goal is to save money in the future when we start cooking our own shit. Keep the recipe cards, then just go buy the ingredients ourselves.
Word.
Make your own foods.
Yeah, so it's kind of learn as you go.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty cool, too. I dig that. Because me and Caitlin, I know how to make eggs. I know how to make pasta. I know how to make everything Italian. Like meatball, sausage, sausage. I know how to do all of that.
Yeah.
All of it. Everything
Omelets
Italian.
Are my kind of forte.
I can... Oh, man, I've been fucking up some omelets lately, dude. Onions, mushrooms, and peppers. Bitch.
I just go for the mushrooms and spinach. Different kinds of cheese. Experiment. Whenever I see it ShopRite, I want to try out.
Get some from Monday in there.
From Monday?
It's my favorite joke. But, yeah, dude. I've been really fucking... Oh, dude, Crystalia. Crystalia. He dropped the fucking, the second leg of his tour. He's going to be in Red Bank at the Palacio Center.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, so he's going to be on the boardwalk. So I'm going to get to hang out with my girlfriend all day, which if that's cool with you, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. I didn't even know we all went through it already on text, but it's I just want to confirm it.
No, totally. Because you're coming from one of my Tuesdays anyway. I got court duty.
Court duty, yeah.
Not as cool as Crystalia.
Not as cool as Crystalia.
It is mandatory.
You get to meet a lot of people that you'll never see again.
That's
just
right,
with Crystalia, I'll never see him again.
I hope it's like an exciting case or something.
I hope it gets dismissed and you get to go home. No, because then you get to spend the whole day home.
That's true, but I also want to kind of see what it's like.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't go and finish that day, you gotta stay, and it can go for weeks.
Like you gotta stay there for weeks?
No, you gotta keep going back.
Like week after week after week?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is gnarly.
That is gnarly. That's the one thing I hate always about having to go to jury duty.
You should just be conscripted for 1 month to just be in every court case.
No,
and then never have to do it again.
Where do you still? Is that still technically Union County?
No.
So that means you're not going to Elizabeth.
No, I'm going to Elizabeth. Yeah, I technically still live in Union County.
How does that work?
I live in my parents' house legally.
Really?
Yeah. I just sleep there and hang out there every day, all day.
So you're finagling it.
I mean, not really. I just don't want to go to DMV.
Word.
It's a pain in the ass.
And having to try and figure out, where the the whole shim sham of trying to figure out where to go, just in case you do officially end up living.
Yeah, fuck that. Plus, I don't get like spam mail, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, your parents get all your spam mail.
Yeah, you can keep it. Yeah,
just shred it.
They also get my jury duty mail though, which is kind of scary. Oh god. Because they eventually told me, but.
Oh my god.
It was like 2 days after they got it. They're like, by the way, this came here. I'm like,
That would terrify me.
Thanks
That's like when I came back from my my cruise and my check. And by the time I got home, they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, this came for you." And I opened it and went, "Oh my god, I'm missing a lot of money here." As I'm like paying with my card in the islands to swim with dolphins and sea turtles
and everything up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't swim with dolphins. I swam with a.
That is the coolest. They're so smart.
Dolphins?
When you speak to them, remember,
yeah,
they're just as smart, if smarter than us.
Probably not smarter, but okay.
The guys that train them, the guys and girls men and women that train them, were saying, "Be careful, because."
Don't talk shit about them?
No, they were like, "Don't let them guide you away. They're mammals too, and they'll try and fuck you."
Huh. Interesting.
I wish I was kidding. Because then I looked up at the guy with the whistle and I went, "You're kidding, right?" And he goes, "No, I'm not." With his microphone on. And everybody's listening.
That's fucking...
And I'm sitting there bobbing in the water with this fucking dolphin swimming around me and I'm going, "Oh.
All right, buddy, keep your distance."
And I'm looking at the dolphin and I went, "So is it male or female?" And I'm...
Yeah, one way it wouldn't really work out too well, you know.
Oh my god, bro. But, yeah, so funds, where were we?
I saw a reef when I went on a cruise, but it was like dying.
That's sad.
Because all the boats driving over it going to see the reef.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, look, this is the reef that you all fucking killed with your pollution."
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
What?
I mean, not to pollute the water more by fucking...
Killing reefs?
Driving boats over them.
For what?
Showing people, "Hey, by the way, you did this. You're responsible for this."
I don't think it works out. I think all you have is a lot of upset customers.
I think they should focus on saving the environment.
But that you're killing the reef to do that, though.
Well, I'm sure that eventually they're going to have some type of boat apparatus.
Honestly, it was pretty pathetic. I should have asked for my money back for that shit. Should have gone to the boat and be like, that wasn't a reef. That wasn't what I expected.
When I swam with the
that
turtles...
wasn't what was advertised.
When I swam with the turtles, I swam in so many sunken ships. Like actual Caribbean pirate ships.
Interesting.
Dude, that was the coolest shit. Till I almost went into one, and an eel came out and went, "Hi!" And I was like... And I fucking went all the way. I had a Josh moment where I was like, "Whoa!" Like in the water with the fucking mask on, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I ran all the way to the top, and guy was like, "Eel got you, huh?" And I went, "Yeah." And he's like, "Happens to everybody."
Straight out of fucking Mario 64.
Yeah, it was just this big gray red-eyed eel that came out and was just like, "Hey!" And I was just like, "Ah! Don't!" I was in the water like, "No!
Fuck away.
Stop it!" I remember going like this. No!
Eels have teeth too, man.
Yeah, and they'll fucking... Yeah. And they're like nothing but just muscle. So they'll just wiggle and rack and just rip.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Tastes good too, though.
Never had it.
Pretty good.
Nope.
Yeah. Ugh. It's like fish. I mean, it is fish. It's a fish.
But it's an ugly fish.
Are there any attractive fish?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Fishes are kind of weird looking. I don't know.
I mean, we can look just as ugly.
Weird fucking eyes, you know?
We can do the same faces they can.
Yeah, that's true. But that means all fish look like ugly, though.
So, what is, so, you know, like...
No, flounders are fucking weird looking. Eyes on one side of their head.
They're flat.
They're
like flukes. They're completely flat.
Yeah.
It's like they're penny, like, flat. Like
one catching flukes once.
My best friend was in the newspaper once, Glenn. He was in the newspaper down in Florida because he caught the biggest one on record.
The same.
He was
not in Florida, but off the coast of Jersey.
He was 12 at the time.
I think I was like 14.
Kind of a big deal.
She was a beginner's luck. You know. I remember some guys were angry when I caught the biggest one on the ship that day. Because they were like, fuck it. You know, they're probably dudes that go out there like every week.
Yeah, and try.
And I won the pot. I won like $80 off that biggest deal.
Speaking of pot.
Yeah.
Because we got about 5 minutes left on this Jim Jam, and I would love to just divulge the rest of this towards that, because next week is totally your full coverage of what you want to talk about. Because I usually end up... I recognize this, that the whole talking to talking thing. First podcast always ends up me running my mouth, and then the second one is everything you want to talk about, which isn't bad. I think it's a good divvying up.
It's a good way to organize it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that we get an even play of, things that we want to talk about, so that one doesn't overpower the other necessarily.
Yeah.
So, but pot, dude. Back in January, we were told that Governor Phil Murphy was going to do a 60-day review. That 60 days is just about to be up. Because it's about to be April very soon. Which, by the way, your birthday is about to be here very soon as well.
Friday.
Yeah, March 30th.
Getting that seaboard.
Yeah, boy.
It's sweet. We've been playing it all fucking day, basically.
Yeah, I was showing Mike and Josh that, and they were just like, oh, that's so cool. And I was like, yeah, Chris is about to get one. And they were like, oh! And I was like,
great.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
But, so the thing is that the review's just about over. And today, it was pretty much confirmed on NJ.com that they are going to expand it. They were like, get ready, because it's about to get expanded like a motherfucker. Yeah. They were like, expect a whole lot more dispensaries.
Isn't the 60 days like more than up?
I mean, from January, February time.
16th, January, February, March.
So just about.
Yeah. It's been over.
Which is why the news has come out today, probably. Yeah. So it's probably today.
Probably finished the review and he's like, all right, this is what we're going to do.
Yes. So with that being said, I think that all the information that I've gathered, that we have gathered about, it's probably going to be a little longer than we thought for recreational. I think the whole stepping stone concept is going to be true. That they're going to medicinally get it done, get it expanded, and then the governor's going to go, idea, Richard, idea. Weekend at Bernie's, Richard, Rich.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Let's recreationalize it. And then this way, we'll have more than enough pot to give everybody. So that when we do run out, we can send them to the recreational spot, no tax and no...
medicinal spot, yeah.
Yeah, we can send them there, and then when the medicinal spot runs out, we send them to the rec spot, no lines, and tax exempt. So they'll still be making their money.
Yeah.
But they'll still be making their money on the potheads.
I mean, if it's able to be done, I'd just rather sign up for medical.
They do it in other states.
Yeah.
But also with that, expanding the program, they're expanding 43 new ailments.
Nice.
That you're able to have. Anxiety.
Oh, great. So basically nothing.
Yeah. And I'm like, ADHD, because if that's so fucking true, and everybody knows it's not, because of all these articles that are coming out, there's a Netflix special called Take Your Pills.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty bad.
It's pretty gnarly.
Like not a good documentary.
Like not a good way.
Yeah.
Like a lot of ugly truth has come out that it's all bullshit.
No, I've heard the documentary is actually really not great.
Caitlin's screaming about it. She's like in love with it. She's like, this explains so much.
Yeah.
About me, about my brother, and everybody else that she works with at her inpatient place or outpatient place, the Total Family Solutions.
Yeah.
She's like, it explains way so much. One of the therapists, like two of the therapists she works with, are like, this explains a ton. Like exactly why these kids are acting the way they act.
Yeah.
And so, but the thing is though, is if there's 43 new, additions to then just chronic terminal illness. All these people that have now all these minor ailments are going to come in.
Yeah.
They're going to run out of supply. Oh no, we sold all our pot. We got to close until the next seed growing season ends, guys.
Well, that would be very good.
So the governor comes in and goes, told you this was going to happen. So now, governor goes, I'm ready to sign that recreational bill. Because I'm going to start handing out these grow licenses.
Mm-hmm.
Get the Department of Agriculture into it. And then we can have a super stock. But while we're at it, why don't we set up distribution licenses? So that this way, when the medicinal places run out,
Yeah.
they can go to a legal dispensary, show a license, get a discount, and get tax exempt. Just like they do in Arizona, Colorado, California, Oregon, and Washington.
Nice.
It's
Oh,
all,
definitely get a medical license.
it's all in the move.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to yet. See, I will eventually.
Yeah.
But it's like the fees are too high right now. You know, you could be missing an arm and a leg, and you're still going to be missing an arm and a leg when you walk out.
For sure.
So it's not like you're really gaining anything
Yeah.
after you walk out and then become a member and then pay your monthly fucking fee.
Oh, there's monthly fee to be a member of the medical program?
Yeah, you have to renew the license and everything. So it's kind of like you have to be under like a pension or some shit like that to be able to come up with funds for it. Because insurance doesn't cover everything. It only covers so much.
Yeah.
But it's happening. It got fucking finalized and it's in the news today.
It's awesome.
So we'll see more stores.
Yeah.
And I'll end on this note because we're just about 31. Linden, New Jersey, has already said that they want nothing to do with recreational, but they want everything to do with having a medical facility.
Nice.
So, if 2 and 2 makes fish,
Not familiar with that expression, but continue.
2 makes fish.
That doesn't help.
Anyway, if 2 plus 2 equals 4,
Okay, I get it.
everybody in the townships are kind of on the wave of this is a stepping stone process.
Yeah.
One hand will wash the other. It's just a matter of this has to happen first, then this has to happen, and then this has to happen.
It'll at the very least kind of like let people adjust to it who are against it.
That's the concept. Society has to adjust to it.
Yeah.
Certain towns have to not
Instead
pick
of dropping
sides.
down 100 recreational spots.
Certain towns have to be proven that it's not as bad
Yeah.
as it seems to be, as they have been taught it has been.
Yeah.
Like I just had this whole long talk with my dad and my mom, and I was like, "Listen, you've been programmed." I was like, and it's not like you're a robot. I mean, like you've just been taught it's bad. It's just as bad as heroin, and everything like that.
Yeah.
And Trump just signed an actual document, for what it's worth, to add to this proponent of it's happening, the wheel's turning. He just signed a bill, finalized on a bill, to go back on what Jeff Sessions did about the Cole memo.
Yeah.
Where the Department of Justice on the federal level cannot crack down
Yeah.
on medical dispensaries in all of the medical states, which are about 29.
Yeah.
So
Majority.
yeah, majority of the country pretty much. That's a big deal because
Sure.
now he's telling Sessions, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
You're not focusing on this on a business aspect, which is how Trump's viewing it because he's a business guy. He wants money.
Yeah.
The country's broke. We're gonna fix it.
With more money.
Pot money.
Hell yeah. Bring it in.
And then you got another guy who's saying legalize hemp because it'll help the fuel problem.
It'll help the farmers' problem too.
Department of Agriculture is like, come on,
Yeah.
call us. Like,
There's one state that did legalize the growth of hemp recently. Was it Virginia or some shit?
yeah. I heard
One of
about
those
this.
states. Yeah. That's cool. That's good.
Yeah, man.
Stupid that we don't. You know, like more states have recreation or like legalized for medicinal use than allowing you to grow hemp.
In finality of the podcast,
Yeah.
I will put it in the best words of Garth.
Brooks?
No, Garth from Wayne's World.
Okay.
We fear change. And he smashes the robotic hand. Point is, we fear change as society. We can't take very drastic change very easily. Some of us.
At least some of us. Yeah.
Some of us have learned to deal with it. Some of us are hoping for it. Some of us are needing for it. But most of the country fears change. That quick, that drastic.
Changes are coming though.
When they don't understand. So, it's
Changes
good.
are coming.
Yeah, changes are coming. But alright, guys. That's been enough for this episode. It's been episode...
I have no idea, honestly. 23?
Fuck it. We'll call it episode 23. We'll name it something else if we're wrong, but hey now. Thanks for checking in. I've been Dan, and I've been here with...
Chris.
Just like that.
Chris.
We'll catch you Wednesday.
Peace.